Hello everyone, welcome back to the Aberu UG channel. My name is Aberu and my channel name is Aberu UG. For those who are watching me for the very first time, I would like to say thank you for coming here and feel at home, and please consider tapping the subscribe word below this video so that you don't miss out on any of my content that I'll always be putting up. And for those who have kept following me, meaning this is not the first video that you are watching, I would like to say thank you, and let's all together pop into the details of this video. Before I really go very far into this video, I'd like to wish all of you a happy new year. Thanks to God for letting you all cross from 2021 to 2022. We know it's not by our strength or might, it's only the grace of God that we have made it. He has a purpose, a reason why you and I crossed to 2022. There are those, and very many of them, that didn't manage to cross from 2021 to 2022, and that was the will of God. That is how God had planned it. And now you who is still living, who are you? Who are you? There is a reason why you are living, and you got to find out why you are living. Live a life of purpose. Question yourself, why did God let you pass through from 2021 to 2022? There are certain things that happened in your life in 2021 that possibly might have had your life gone. You might have lost your limbs. You must have been very terrible in health. But the Lord still kept you and preserved you and brought you to 2022. Think of why the Lord did that. Think of why you are living. So now I have certain questions that I want you to think of. I'm going to read them and I want you to think of them. They'll help you meditate upon your life in 2021. How you managed to grow through 2021. They are going to help you better your life in this 2022. What was your biggest triumph in 2021? What was that thing that you most achieved in 2021? What was the smartest decision that you ever made in 2021? Look back, meditate upon your life and think, what was that biggest decision that you made in 2021? What one word best describes your 2021? Was it awesome? Was it wonderful? Challenging? What one word describes your 2021? What was the greatest lesson that you learned in the year 2021? What was that greatest lesson that you can't forget? It taught you multiple bits of life. What is that greatest lesson that you can't forget? Have you seen yourself grow in 2021? When you look back in your life in 2021, do you see yourself have grown? That is something you have to meditate about. What was the most loving service that you ever performed? Was it a charity service? And what is your biggest piece of unfinished business in 2021? It is possible that there are things that you were doing and chasing in 2021 and probably you didn't reach them and you're still in the process. What is that business that you didn't complete? What are you most happy about completing? What is that thing that you completed that makes you really happy? What is that thing that you completed in 2021 that makes you really happy? I'm not giving you these questions to make you think I'm taking you backward. No. I want you to think of your previous 2021 life, and it will help you. It will give you a stand to go on in this 2022. And what are the three people? Who are those three people who were of the greatest benefit in your life in 2021? What was the biggest risk you ever took in 2021? And what most important relationships did you improve in 2021? Was it a relationship between you and your friends, between you and your family, you and your parents? What is that relationship, you and your partner? What is that relationship that you improved most in the 2021? What would you like to acknowledge yourself for in 2021? What is that achievement that you did and you acknowledge yourself for? I really managed. I went through it and wow. What is that achievement that you acknowledge yourself for? And the last question is, what do you think you needed to do or say to make your 2021 complete? Because it's possible there are a lot of things you didn't achieve in your 2021. So in your mind, you had certain things that you were supposed to do before 2021 gets done. What are those things that you didn't do but you feel you must have done them in 2021? So think about those questions and they will help you for a better 2022. Now I'm going to go, after you've thought about those questions, now look, where do you need to change in your life? What are those achievements that you think you have to maintain or even go bigger? Or what are those failures or those things that you tried to achieve and you didn't manage? Maybe it was due to financial constraints here and there. So what are those things undone that you hope to finish in 2022? Search through your life and see this. Having thought of those questions that I have given you and look through your life, I want to give you 6 New Year 2022 resolutions that will help you be a better person. These resolutions will help you always know why you are living. They'll give you a purpose of living. So, there is a saying that says good resolutions are simply checks that men draw on a bank where they even have no accounts. Resolutions give you reasons to live. They give you a purpose for life. They're like a manual that guides your daily living. So straight away to the first resolution is keeping track of your daily life. As you live, you don't have to live a careless life. You have to know why you are living. Keep track of each and everything that happens in your life. It could be the time that you spend doing each and everything every day. It could be you can break the time into what time did I spend doing a certain thing and what did I achieve from that time that I spent doing that. How do I spend my 24 hours in a day? That is keeping record and keeping track of every time that you spend as you live. Also, another thing to keep track of is your savings and your expenditures. How do you spend every penny that you get? Do you overspend, and was it worth overspending? Do you have anything that you at least put aside and save at the end of the day? Keep track of your savings and your expenditures. Don't spend like the world is going to get done the next few days. And also keep track of each and every activity you do. This goes back to the time. What activity do you do and at what time, and was it profitable? Was it worth doing at that time? And this will help you in your daily life. And also keep records of your businesses. This could be your profits, your losses, your every investment that you put in. Keep records. That is keeping track of your business. This will help your business prosper. When you look back through your records, you'll see where there is need for improvement. It will help your business run smoothly with no loopholes here and there, no gaps. You don't know where you worked for this money, but you can't see where it went. It's because you didn't make any record of any expenditure of your business, or you invested but you can't see the money. That is because you didn't have your records down. So keep track of each and everything that you do in this 2022 for your betterment. The next resolution that you should look up to for a better 2022 is setting priorities in your life. Setting priorities still gives me this statement of live a life with purpose. Setting priorities is like setting goals for your life. having aims in your life, in everything that you do. Set priorities in every position of your life, and these priorities should be measurable, should be time bound, should be realistic. Now let me give this example. I have just started a business, and maybe this is a snack business. I sell snacks, but the business is just 2 months old. Let me say, then I come up and I tell you, in 2 months' time I'll be driving from my snack business. Is that being realistic? That is not being realistic to myself. So set goals that are realistic. At least if I was doing a snack business, I'll instead set a goal of, in 2 months' time I would have included another snack in the business, or I would have, now instead of only selling snacks, I want to start selling maybe drinks, beverages. Okay, that is now more realistic than thinking of driving in 2 months. I'm going to give you just a few samples in life that you may need to set your priorities for. Now, the first thing is fighting addiction. This is my voice to the youth. Many of the youth are very addicted to social media, to pornography, to drugs. Now, set your priority this year and let yourself change. Change this year. Say, I'm not going to spend all my 8 hours or all my 16 hours in a day on social media. Cut off your social media time. Data is even very expensive. And now look at the amount of time that you spend and how much you put in to be on social media and doing extremely nothing, like nothing that is reasonable in your life. Now, that amount of money, you would have used it and put it somewhere that would really profit you in your life. Let's fight social media addiction. This 2022, let you be someone very different. Apart from social media addiction, the pornography addiction, most of the youth are culprits of addiction to pornography. Pornography plays a very negative effect in our lives. When you keep watching pornography, it will affect you mentally. You will not be thinking like any other normal human being. And pornography has caused a lot of crime rates, talk of defilement, to rape, and has even increased the spread of certain STDs and STIs in our community. So let's look at reducing on our pornography addiction. And also, another addiction is the drug addiction. Youth are very, very addicted to drugs. Talk of cocaine, heroin, there are a lot of drugs that youth are very addicted to, and this is wasting them. So let's look at making our lives better. If you are a youth and you fall in any of these categories that I've mentioned, make your life better. Find a reason why you are living. Drug addiction or pornography addiction or over addiction, social media will make you live a life of no purpose, a wasted life. So look through your life and see you need an improvement this year, 2022. Another priority that you should also set is priority in your business. Where do you see your business in the next week, next month, next year? Set priorities in your business. See what you need to improve, what you need to stop, and you'll definitely be flourishing in your business. Another priority is your performance at school, your performance at work. You should look at performing better each and every time. This 2022 is for improvement, and those who want to improve will definitely improve as long as you put in hard work. Your priorities, you can't hit your priorities if you don't work hard at them. So you shouldn't forget hard work and working smart in these priorities. And also look at your service to the community. Let me say you are a politician. Look at your service. What are your priorities in your office? Do you look at serving people better, or you not serving better? So as a politician, as anyone in your community, look at serving better in this year 2022. Let your life be very different. The next resolution is the willingness to learn. How willing are you to learn? And how willing are you to make mistakes? Because you won't learn if you don't make those mistakes, and you won't learn if you are not willing to be corrected. So what is your willingness to learn? This is determined by your willingness to make mistakes, your willingness to try, and your willingness to be corrected. If you are not willing to be corrected, then definitely you will not learn. Put down your pride and learn. If you are not willing, then you will not learn. And you learn something by doing it. At your place of work, from your past mistakes, from your failures, from your friends, from your family, from your parents, be humble and be willing to learn. 2022 is a year that is taking us forward. So don't look back at your past and then you feel, I was great before and please, I don't need anyone's help. That won't work for you. This is 2022. Be willing to learn, and you'll have the best of this year forward. And also, the next resolution that you should put in mind is being mindful of your associations. They said, show me your friends and I will definitely tell you who you are. So who are your friends? And what limits do you have in that friendship? Are there certain boundaries? And do your friends completely influence you? You know, you should have a certain kind of friends who work to the betterment of you, friends who improve you each and every time that you're with them, friends who think big. Okay, it doesn't mean you should only choose the same class of friends. Okay, that's not what I mean, but have friends that make you better in your life. They may not be at the same level like you, or they may even be lower than you. Associate with them as well, those ones who are behind you or lower than you. And through that, you'll be helping them, you'll be serving the nation. Help those people also behind you. Choose your friends rightly, and also choose the amount of time you spend with your friends, and also your limitations and what is your say when you are with your friends, and how assertive are you. You get, because there will be certain times where you'll be driven by peer influence. Let me say, I have this group of friends and they want to take you out in the night, like to go for a nightclub. Now, there are a lot of dangers that come with nightclub. What is your say as you? Yes, you are a friend to them, but what is your say? Put it in a certain way that won't spoil the relationship between you and your friends, but at least helps you stand on the safer side. You know, it doesn't matter what amount of friends or what number of friends that you have in your friend cycle, but the quality of those 2 or 3 or 5 friends is what matters. The number, whatever, if there's 60, that won't make sense. But now, what will make sense is the quality of those 60 friends. Even that is one friend, what is the quality of that one friend? Because that one friend is capable of destroying you or improving your life. So choose your friends wisely. Be very mindful of your associations. And also be mindful of the way you speak when you are with your friends, and different categories of friends. Of course, we have different categories of friends. So you should be mindful if these are your friends at work. You should know how to speak to them. This could be your boss, know how to speak to them. This could be people below you. Don't talk in a way of criticizing them or looking down on them. Know how to talk. Another resolution is create more of unity and togetherness. This could be with your friends, could be with family. You know, this is a year of loving more. Love. Leave alone this youth bandwagon say of, you hate me, I hate you, you don't die by my side, I'll sort of be there on your side. You know, let's live a life of togetherness. Let's be there. Sometimes someone may be walking, but you don't know what is inside them. People are dying silently. Reach out to people, talk to people nicely, create that unity, be of help, show love to your neighbors, show peace, let peace be dwelling within us. There is need for unity for us to live better, to prevent this unnecessary news of someone has committed suicide, someone has done this, that one went and stood in front of a truck and was knocked down. That is because they are being tortured inside them mentally and we have not thought of reaching out to them, please, let's be of good counsel to those around us. Let's be peaceful. Let's help those who need the help. Let's be willing to help, and the Lord will bless us. If we can't say it is their fault to not have what they don't have, or I have it all and it's mine. Let's learn to share with those that don't have. The Bible says, blessed is the hand that giveth, then the one that taketh. So let's look to that and shall have a very wonderful 2022. Imagine a life where no one lacks, not because they have it all, but because someone sacrificed the little they had and shared with someone who didn't have. And it all looks like it makes no difference. You can't know who is rich, who is not rich. It's because there are people who are willing to share the little they have. Let's be very mindful of our unity. Let's look up to unity this 2022, and together we can make it. 2 hands are better than one, 2 heads are better than one, 2 thoughts are better than one. So let's move in togetherness and we shall be there. The last resolution I'm giving you now is about you as an individual. Have the self-love. That is something that you shouldn't miss out. If you love yourself first, you'll definitely get the love from out. I don't mean you should be mean, no, I mean take care of yourself. What is your mental health? What is your physical health? What is your emotional health? Be very mindful of your health. Put away negative energy. Cut off people who will come to defile you and deny you of your mental health, of your good mental health, your physical, your emotional health. Be very cautious of your health, especially the mental health. We have lost many people to suicide and very great illnesses because of the mental health, psychological torture. So be very mindful what you take in. Garbage in, garbage out. So what you take into your body is what will be reflected out. What you absorb into your mind is what we shall really see. So be mindful. You maybe certain words are being said to you and these words are really terrible. We shall see it all over you, the stress all over you, and stress will definitely affect your physical look and you will be down, and sometimes you may fall sick for no reason. You have not really any serious illness. It's just the mind that is not okay. The mind is sick. Love yourself. Stay away from negative energies. Stay away from people who will deprive you of your internal peace, and you will have a better 2022. Love yourself. Dress well. Take showers. Have good rest. Have enough sleep. Have a good diet. Do exercise. You don't like the belly, work out to lose that belly. So just take care of yourself. Love yourself. Do everything that makes you feel happy. And with that, you'll enjoy your 2022. Let's be the doers of the word, not just the listeners or hearers or sayers. No, let's do it. Together we shall achieve a better year 2022. So I have some questions again that are going to help you think of how you are going to better your 2022. So here are the questions. What one word would you like to have as your theme in 2022? Could it be hard work? Could it be determination? What is that one word that you think should be your theme for 2022? And what would you like to be your biggest triumph this 2022? What is that thing you're looking up to, and in your heart you say, by the end of 2022 or by this month in 2022, I must have achieved this? What is that? And what advice would you like to give to yourself in 2022? What advice? Stay calm. What is that advice that you want to give yourself? Work hard, Don't give up. What is that advice? Then, what is the major effort you are planning to increase in your financial results? This now we've got to the business part. What is that effort that you want to put in? What is that investment that you would like to put in to make your financial results very, very far much better in this year 2022? What would you be most happy about completing in 2022? What would you be most happy completing in 2022? How would you like to see yourself grow in 2022? Steadily, rapidly? Most times it's advised to use the stairs than using the lifters or the elevators. It's better to go slow. What I'm saying actually is go slow. Using the stairs means you're going to go step by step, not making a very rushy decision and maybe wanting to be there very fast, wanting to achieve a certain thing very fast. Most times you'll end up crashing. You'll tire yourself in it and you may not end up, you may even not achieve. So it's advised to go slowly by slowly, use the steps. And then another question is, what is something that scares you that you're willing to do in 2022? In simple terms, what is that risk that you are willing to take? It scares you, you're afraid of doing it, but you are willing to risk it. What is that? And finally, what brings you the most joy and how are you going to do or have more of that in 2022? This is wonderful. What brings you the most joy and how are you going to do or have more of that in 2022? Maybe what brings you joy is sharing, loving other people, speaking good energy into people. What is that thing that you love to do that brings you more joy? And are you still going to do it more in 2022? So think about those questions. They are going to help you for a better year 2022. So if this video has been of great benefit, then thanks be to God. And thank you for watching me, and like this video, like it and share with friends, and let's be ready for a better year 2022. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.